you doing? My name is Jonathan Ivy. I'm the owner of JBX Media Group, also the founder of the Block Exchange, and the host of Listen Up with John Ivy on YouTube. Well, I was an artist my whole life. I mean, I remember I used to watch PBS like with Bob Ross, but there was also some other people on there that used to teach how to draw like little cartoon characters and stuff. And my mom and dad used to always see me watching these shows and stuff like that. And they were very supportive. So I used to mail my drawings in and stuff like that to those little shows. I used to mail them in, and they used to mail me back, and that's how I was learning how to draw. 7 to 8 years old, something like that. And that's all I used to do, draw superheroes and stuff like that. So I was a big action figure fan. He-Man, G.I. Joe, you know what I'm saying? All action figures that you can, the Thundercats, I always had friends who had a lot of toys. I didn't have a lot of toys because my mom and dad, they didn't have a whole lot of extra. It was six of us. We had everything we need, you know what I'm saying? But all that extra stuff, man, sure, we ain't have it. But, we had fun toys and stuff like that, but we couldn't get everything like some of my friends had. So a lot of my friends, I used to bond with them through playing with, action figures and things like that, like G.I. Joes. And we used to go home and we used to draw them. So we used to always try to draw and make up our own characters and stuff like that. So it was pretty fun. My dad was a Baptist minister, and we left East St. Louis when I was very young. We lived a few places, but I remember I was very interested in art when I was in Madison, Wisconsin, and they were having some of the kids who could draw really well do a mural on the wall. And I remember wanting to be one of those kids. I remember wanting everyone to see what I could do on a mural because a girl did a picture of Prince as one of the pictures, and I still remember to this day, I was like, how is she that good at our age? Because it looked like something an adult could do. And I was always fascinated, and I was like, I want to be that good. So, the years went by, and, we're moving around. I end up in, that's where I met my kid's mother. She was my high school sweetheart. And she had a father that was also an artist. So when I used to go see her, I used to also talk to her dad because he was like one of the greatest artists I ever met in my life to this day. Natural talent, bro. When I tell you, the man, I think he only had like an 8th grade education. But when I tell you that any form of art this man was proficient at, he could see something and just make it, do it. When I saw him draw some architectural designs before, I took mechanical drawing in high school and I still couldn't do it. Like right now. This man was like in his 40s doing this stuff, and he only had like an 8th grade education. It was fascinating. And he taught me how to monetize my gift. This is when I went just from being an artist to being a business. I knew I could make money doing this thing.